I don't watch TV, cause I can't stand the news. It's always bad news. It's like having a fortune, and now you ain't got a dime. It's all bad news. Talk should show us how sick some people can be, but I don't let that bother me. I keep my eyes to the sky, and God in my life, so it don't bother me. It's alright, let's party tonight. We're gonna have a good time. Let's just party on till the break of dawn. We're gonna have a good time. Cause it's alright, I can't lose my mind. Cause if I do, party over, oops, out of time. On some wood, hanging in my mind. Party over, oops, out of time. We'll see the day, faces unbroken, talks someone no more. Graduation rates so high, nobody's a fool. Now that's some good news. It's alright, let's party tonight. We're gonna have a good time. Let's just party on till the break of dawn. We're gonna have a good time. It's alright.
Wanna dance with a cutie in the pale moonlight, it's my duty. Shake it tutti, fresh and fruity, sweet like candy ass, make a pass for the booty. I fantasize interludes when I'm in the mood, see me in the news. No time to rewind when the bassline rides for two, feel me in the groove. I rock on and on to the break of dawn, beat don't stop me now, come and sing along. As I catch red dip with a two-step, pop that foot in hard, come and break sweat. Let it play, Mr. DJ, stimulating on the floor, till I can't dance no more, gotta react. If the club's packed, where the party's at, it's left by at the back door.
It's alright, let's party tonight. Have a good time. Oh yeah, let's just party on till the break of dawn. We're gonna have a good time. It's alright, let's party tonight. We're gonna have a good time. Let's just party on till the break of dawn. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. Is this alright? Is this alright? Is this alright? Hey.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainment? So Terry Cooktail with another after show. Before I get started, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let me know what y'all think about this video, y'all. First of all, I want to say Tuesday. It's gonna be it's small, but to me it's big because y'all just gonna see. Y'all just gonna see. So just wait on it. Okay. So yeah. Anyways, first, we're going to talk about a little bit of the Baddies. And also this live, we're talking everything. So Baddies, Deja Vu, Sounds Such a Baddies, Johnson's Cabaret. And yes, I did see Ocean's Eye. Oh my God. Shout out to Miss K because your eye has been avenged. Now we have a worser eye, Ocean's Eye. Okay. That we've seen on the show. But I did see the eye. Oh my god, that was bad. Like Justice Cabaret, y'all fighting in there like gladiators. Like, god damn. All right. First, I wanted to start off with some of the baddies. So, some of the newer girls ended up getting baddies tennis chains. Nunu ended up getting one, and then Summertime ended up getting one too. I feel like Nat was a little pissed at some of the OG girls because they wouldn't stand up to some of these girls like the Summers and stuff like that. Not Summers, but like the Nunus and the Big Lexes. That's why I feel like she said some of these OG girls wouldn't be back. So it makes sense as to how they got their chain. I kind of wish Bad Dolly got her chain, but I guess not. I wish she did, but it is what it is. Okay. Now, some of the girls are still reacting for the trailer because they feel like some stuff was either edited out or they thought some stuff was going to be edited out. You already saw in the trailer reaction I did drop. Albar thought that they were going to not put it in there, but they actually ended up putting in there too. After this, y'all will be getting the Deja Vu recap. I already did it, so it's going to drop after the after show. Justice Cabaret is probably going to drop a little bit later too afterwards. I've been seeing y'all comments about Sausage Baddies, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry. If you guys want to see my reaction to it, it's on Twitch. So go to Twitch if y'all want to see my reaction to Sausage Baddies this season. I'm doing Twitch reactions. I'm still debating on if I want to do a full-on like reaction for it. To be honest, I'm still going back and forth. This episode though was a lot funnier than the one before, so I may end up doing it. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna start taking callers now. What is going on, Beatrix?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey Pierre, it's been a
What's
while.
up? Can you hear me?
Sorry, I had cut out a bit.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Okay, let's get started. Just to put it out there, I have not been watching the Cabaret, so we might as well skip that. I know.
Let's start with the trailer.
For Baddies Midwest, right?
Yeah.
First of all, the gunshot sounds like, come on. I done heard BB gunshots before, and it gives more pew pew rather than fa fa fa, and that's exactly what that's exactly what they're doing. Yeah, I was just like, okay, y'all dragging it. I mean, I get it; it was a very serious thing, and then obviously they didn't know that it was a BB gun right then and there.
Right.
And then I think Rolly like bumped into somebody and knocked somebody out of the chair. I don't know. The BBL.
I think I saw Jayla fall back. It's actually not funny, but then again, it's funny.
It's not funny because she really had them shook, but like I can see why everybody was like traumatized because Tommy came out on some crazy stuff, and that was just a trailer, so I can only imagine how that scene is actually gonna play out. Krishan, you know, that whole situation with her and Tasiki is wild. For her to say that out her mouth, like, I just don't know what to think about that situation. I'm gonna just leave it alone. But I felt like
I'll ask you this: do you think Tasiki should pursue legal actions for that?
If Krishan is lying, then yes. I feel like I'm like 50-50 about the situation because obviously I wasn't there. I do not know. But I feel like if Tasiki is bluffing with the whole pursuing legal action or whatever, there is a chance there may be some truth to that because she's been saying for a minute that, you know, she was going to get legal action or involved, and she had all this time. What that season was like, what, almost 2 years ago? So yeah, I don't know. I feel like if you're gonna do it, if you know that she lying on your name, it's time to do it already, especially with her being out. I know it doesn't, you know, happen overnight as far as pursuing something legally, but I don't know. I'm 50-50 about it. And I feel like Krishan brought Junior because she knew once she got out of pocket, Siki was gonna run up on her.
And I think Tasiki probably left the scene because she didn't want it to end up going there with the baby still there.
Exactly, because knowing Tasiki, I feel like if she's like out of her body with so much anger, she probably swing with the baby.
Right. Now y'all did. If y'all didn't watch the show, they actually they almost fought with Krishan being pregnant. So
Yeah,
yeah,
so
it's kind
I
of
don't
good that she
think
left the scene.
she never gave a damn, for real, for real. So I feel like she trying to take a new approach or whatever. I hope that they can figure it out and just like maybe be cool from a distance, but I just don't see any coming back from that.
Right. Yeah, I don't either. Now, what did you think of? We saw in the trailer some of the baddies returning. Like we saw Slim return too. Now, this assistant situation. What do you think about that? Because I feel like this is all just to make the trailer look better. Like I don't think they told her, "Hey, you gonna be an assistant on the road." Like, do you think they told her she gonna be the assistant on the road?
They needed some character development in some shape or form. Like because what are we assisting? Literally, what are we assisting? Mel got brought on as a makeup artist.
Which
Since we
one?
going there.
Wait, that's how Belle came on the show?
No, I'm just saying, like we might as
Oh, I was
well.
about to say I never heard of that until now.
No, I'm saying, but I'm just saying we taking it there. Like with Mel's the makeup
Right.
artist.
Be like,
So
here's our new makeup artist. She goes by the name of Big Shroom for
Big
some
Shroom,
reason.
Big Shroom beats.
Big Shroom beats.
Yeah.
No, I was
So
like, what? Yeah.
I just felt like they did that for plot because again, what are we assisting? So I don't know how that's going to play out. It's going to be very very short lived in my opinion.
Yeah.
Um, any way to stay relevant to Zeus, I guess. I mean, it is what it
Now,
is.
a lot of the argument in the trailer, some of the baddies feel like they're holding a lot of the OG girls, like the security's not holding the OG girls back, while the newer girls, they're holding them back in the middle of squabbles. What do you think about that? Do you agree with that from what we saw in the trailer?
I do. They did it. They did it last season. That's why it kind of irritated me with Kiva, like when she got popped in the mouth like that, didn't do anything. Because it's like the one time you get to do your big one, you choose not to, because they do
Mm,
play favoritism. Like I ain't seen Natalie get mangled, not yet the way I want to. I think the last time she actually got handled for real, was because I don't count that with Scotty, but the last time she really got handled was Broly. I think that was Batty South.
yeah.
But other than that, like they be protecting these girls, even like they big hitters or whatever, they're hard hitters, whatever they want to call it. They even be protecting Jayla. I've seen a few people try to protect Tasiki from
Mhm.
time to time. Like I don't know, it's not fair, but I feel like this season is going to be different because I feel like the new girls are just coming in by force. So it's only going to be so much that the security can do. If
Right.
they're not going to hold the OGs accountable, it's given that the new girls are, going to hold them accountable themselves. And I can't wait to see it.
Right. Yeah. It's I don't know because it's like the trailers always look good, and then when we see the season, it's not as like
Very
built up as it.
underwhelming
Yeah. So
because
I'm not
Baddies
even gonna get my
Caribbean
hopes up.
was.
I'm not gonna get my hopes up. Also, we see in the trailer, it looks like Scotty is being challenged and she's getting active. What did you think about that?
I just hope Girly can fight because if you get beat up by Scotty, you might as well not come back. You might as well don't come back. And I don't want to see that happen because she'll get a big head. She gonna start feeling real secure. I mean, even though you know,
She's secure, all right. Yeah, she's
she's already
secure.
secure already with the
Right,
dope
right.
pickle. But I feel like that's just gonna make her feel even more secure. Like, yeah, y'all gonna stop playing with Scotty. Da, 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 da. Big for nothing. Perfect example of big for nothing. So
Scotty gonna start
personally,
going by Big Scotty. Watch.
that's gonna be her Instagram bio, Big Scotty. I'm not
Big
here for it.
Scotty.
Her fights are really underwhelming unless somebody's like really handing it to her. Like if she's fighting like a Anna or a Razor, anybody on her level or under, it's just very
Mhm.
underwhelming. So I'm not really looking forward to her squabbles because they made it seem like she was gonna be getting into squabbles on Baddies of the Caribbean, and I don't know what that was.
Right. Now, what did you think? Do you watch Deja Vu?
I did watch Deja Vu.
What did you think of Joyce and the whole Nas situation, and then also that 20 versus 1 situation?
Okay, so first of all, the 20 versus 1, that was so unnecessary. Like, it was just, I don't know what they trying to do. They be pulling out ideas out the woo bam, and it just gives messy. It's never organized. Like, it gave baddies auditions because, oh, his pants too tight, or he got a mirror on, bring him over here. You know what I'm saying? Or the
Right.
twins, we need the
Do your
twins.
big one.
Do your big one. Do your big one. Like, I don't like that. Almond was cracking me up though, because I know a few things about Jailhouse. It was definitely giving Jailhouse. It's definitely giving big. But let's see. Naj, man, that made me lose my train of thought. That man, Salt and Pepper do look a little good.
Yes,
But-
I do think it was a good idea though. I feel like I said it on my recap. They should have brought them to the studio. You know how they actually do the videos on YouTube where they bring them to the studio and then they're like they do the like the actual picking of the 20 versus 1. They should have brought them there and then take them back to the house.
No, yeah, I agree. The idea, the plot was there. It just was poorly orchestrated. Like, I didn't like how they actually went about it. But for future references, like if they just clean it up a little bit, I feel like that's a good concept that they can adapt to with, future shows. Now,
Right.
with Joyce hitting Naj, like, it's really not too much to think about it. Like, Naj is mad because people are continuing to call her on her bluff because she keeps hiding from Cash. I don't care. Like, it ain't that hard. It's not that hard to not run into somebody. Like, everybody, you done had a bad blood. Everybody done had a bad blood. Why is it that we couldn't get together a bad blood for Cash and Naj? Why was there so many?
But what if Naj doesn't think she has bad blood with Cash? They were never friends. I'm playing devil's advocate.
You are playing devil's advocate, and I feel it. But also at the same time, it's like I don't want to go as far as saying Naj picks and chooses because, like, if the opportunity comes to her, then it is what it is. She's gonna fight. But also at the same time, though, I feel like for example, if Cash was in her face or whatever, pressing her, yeah, she got no choice but to fight. But I feel like the opportunity to be face to face with her has been brought to her so many times, and she hasn't taken it. And money on me, money on me.
That's my song. They make dreams sing on me.
I love that song too. But still, though, like you miss money. Like I'm sure they would have paid you real good, considering like how
you think they would have put money on her to fight Squabble?
Yeah, I feel like they would have paid her good, and she bought her money. So yeah. I'm just not understanding how that didn't happen. So you really, your anger towards Joyce was the animosity you had towards Cash and the whole situation and everybody else that's been calling you out and the fans, and you took it out on Joyce because everybody's saying the same thing. Why'd you hit Joyce? I think she was turned up on that alcohol. You could tell by her leave out, and she hit Joyce. And Joyce brought her to the semen, had a whole little makeout sesh. And that's just what it is. Like Max said, you shouldn't be hitting on, females shouldn't be hitting on niggas. Oh, excuse me. Men shouldn't be hitting on women, and women shouldn't be hitting on men. And that's just what it was.
Yeah, and like I was saying in my recap too, like I usually don't take the most up for Joyce, but in that situation, she was completely right. Like,
yeah, because usually I'm on Joyce's head, but I mean, she had no choice. Like, what else was she gonna do? And Naj got her pretty good too. So
yeah, no, she did. God damn.
Yeah, you're meeting the floor.
Joyce, Joyce, somebody really touched your baby, okay? Like you be saying, connect the dots, touch my buddy.
And she connected.
Naj connected the dots.
Naj connected to the floor.
Tic tac toe.
Okay, you're out.
Literally. Now, did you watch Sausage Baddies?
I watched that mess. Yes, I did. But it's messy, but it's something comical about this season.
Yes.
First of all, Jenny ain't even did much, but she is hilarious. I don't know why she is here.
You know what's funny? The clip that they cut to, they was outside, right? And then she was like, beat that bitch up. That was so random, and it was so funny to me because it was like a scene out of a movie.
No,
beat her up.
All these past 3 episodes have been so animated. Like, and then when they cut to the scene where Sky was like throwing stuff at Jenny,
she's like, go fight a man.
Leave me alone. Stop throwing stuff at me, stupid old. Damn, I'm mad.
Go fight a man. No, there is some scenes with her that be having me crack up too.
But
'Cause it's
Billy,
just so random.
I kind of like her this season just because, like, the girls who Queen Bunk, all that, like, she's humbling them.
Are you on
Honestly.
Buck?
Are you on Bunk? Like, I'm Bunk. Like, I'm so sick
On
of that.
Buck.
Yeah, and Billy stacked all of them like bunk beds. So I I like Billy this season. Like, don't get me wrong. I still could, we could use less of Billy, but for this specific like season
Season
though,
she was
she
needed.
growing on me a little bit.
Yeah, no, for sure. Free Billy,
Free
okay?
Billy,
Yeah,
okay?
that's crazy. We free Pressure and we got Billy back in. They could never be out at the same time.
Yeah, they might want to take their time with that bull though. Like they can keep her in there for just a little bit.
No, that's a lot of
And then
bail.
Sweet Jap, she talking about some like she Chinese, but her name is Sweet Japanese. So that's ignorant. Kayla, she's ignorant. I'm honestly tired of her foaming at the mouth. It's giving rabies. All that colorist stuff, I'm not here for that. So seeing her, catch haymakers and Lori sitting up here talking about some Billy said she was gonna be throwing this, throwing that. She ain't throwing nothing. She literally just threw a haymaker at you. What are we talking about?
Right. You know what killed me in that episode? Cash said she was talking about Sweet Jap. She said, Sweet Jap, I'll beat her up so bad, she looked like a Chinese lady. When I tell y'all, I screamed. I said, whoa.
All swollen the face.
She says, just swollen the face.
She said that been coconut, pineapple juice. I'm finna start using that. You sweet hoe.
One thing about Sausage and Baddies, we're gonna get some good quotables. Any final thoughts?
No, they're the only two things that I've watched tonight. I really hope to see you back on Twitch going live because I usually
I
watch
did
these
on
shows for your entertainment.
Friday.
You did?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Because
I
I'm
need
in
to
Raleigh,
post
so
it
the
on my
time is
community
wrong.
page. I never did. I did on Friday.
Okay, well I'm gonna take a look at that. But thank you, Pierre. Everybody like and subscribe.
Period. Night.
Bye.
Now, Bia, you were supposed to be my sister. I haven't seen my sister in forever.
Hey, Bookie, it's been a while.
Right?
We was sisters, but the long distance was really messing us up or whatever. My bad. I got you on Baddies Miami. Okay. Coming up
Right.
Miami. I got you.
Right.
Where do you want to start with? Zeus?
Let's start with Zeus.
I watched the trailer. Zeus is not the network to be talking about Tasiki and Krishan's issue. I'm so sorry. I wish that there's not a single dollar amount that Zeus would have been able to offer me to have that conversation on that network. It's an important conversation that needs to be had because I think based off of the information that I heard, that Tasiki was a victim who then victimized the next person because she didn't know. I think there needs to be a conversation or more conversations amongst parents and children about the dynamics of family and sexualization and things like that. Do I think that Krishan was smart for holding her son during that conversation? Yes. But the screwed up part in my head, y'all gonna drag me for this? But if Tasiki really wanted to go there, she could be like, that baby's slow anyway. Who cares if I punch you while you holding him? Like, let's talk about it. You didn't care about him when you was drinking while pregnant. So I'm not going to care about you holding him while you saying these things to me. I'm sorry. Like, if we're going to get down and nasty, it's going to get down and nasty. Like, and she didn't do that. So shout outs to her. I do think that there's no proper way for her to respond in that situation, though. Like, if she denies it, she's a liar. If she accepts it, she's a monster. Like, it's just, Zeus is just not the platform to have that. And if it was, then it needed to be its own separate entity. Like, there's no way that y'all can be trying to find a psychiatrist for Krishan and Blue, but you have a legitimate, like, issue here where y'all won't explore that. Like, that could have been a documentary kind of style sort of thing that could have opened up the conversation in such a huge way that could have changed a lot of lives. But it's Zeus, so we're gonna get what we're gonna get. I gagged watching Scotty be called out because, girl, you are boring. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you.
That girl said, yeah, you've been doing it all seasons.
Like,
I was like, oh. Shout out to Elba.
I don't even understand like what the argument was about. Like, girl, read the room, check the tapes. Like, you are. If you
That's
wasn't hunching
crazy.
Mr. Owner, you would not be here. I'm sorry. From the moment you walked in the room and that blue two-piece talking about you run the South and everybody had question marks on their head, you
This my girl
gave us
Scotty.
nothing.
And she runs the South.
And she runs the South. I run
Natalie
the
said it
South.
like she was a mayor.
Yo, she came in with her two-piece set on. Krishan was like, yo, who is you? Who you? Why you piping yourself up like that? And to this day, we still don't know. The only thing that Scotty has to show from these seasons is those Invisaligns finally working. Shout outs to her. I'm proud of her for wearing her retainer and keeping that gap closed. But you gave us nothing, Scotty. Like, and the one thing I don't like about these Zeus girls, especially Rolly, is they get on and all of a sudden everybody's cheap and broke. But it's like y'all were literally, we knew what you was doing in Dubai, Scotty. And Rolly, we know why you wasn't in Dubai, because they didn't want you. So I don't want to hear none of this from
They were for
nobody.
lash events.
Yeah, lash events, a little something in the eye.
A little some shitty.
Who told that girl Summer to make that her name? Summer, none other.
Wait, what is it? I need to
What
get
does
her
it
name
even
right.
mean?
I thought it was Summer, none other.
What is it? Somebody needs to explain this to me. I can't
Somebody
wait.
break down her name for me, because I'm just calling her
Somebody gotta
Summertime.
tell me what it means, because I'm still not understanding it. You could have just went by Summer. Like, I don't understand. Like, now they're gonna turn you into the Four Seasons because
It's
nobody
like,
knows what your
my
name
name is Bianca.
Like, I'm just like, okay, poor Slim looked like a Dalmatian without her spots, just out of place, just dingy.
Oh my God.
She's not supposed to be there. I'm sorry. I don't care to see. Like, it literally took me. I had to slow rewind the trailer because I'm like, who is this white woman? What is she doing
Not
here?
gonna lie, it went over my head who she was until
I'm telling
I'm
you.
watching it.
It was not until she said I'm the original Slim that I was like, oh my Lanta, that's who this is. Like, girl, your time is up. You did not get your clock this week. You should have stayed home. But I get it. You need that coin because no other network is calling. But you clicking down, and I don't like to see it. I don't even remember what else happened in this trailer.
What do you
Like,
think
it's
about,
like,
speaking of Slim, what do you think about this assistant situation?
you
Do
know
feel like that
what?
was also a play up for the trailer? Is that real?
I think it's Cat. I think Rolly was trying to have a moment, and I get it. First of all, let's talk about it, because Slim crying, talking about you looked up to her. You think it's too small. You need to think bigger. Because what is you talking? And by bigger, I mean bigger than, and Rolly's already larger than life. So to be like, you looked up to her, look up to what? Like, are we talking about weight, width, depth? I don't understand. What was there to look up to? Alfredo sauce? Like, I don't get it. I get it if she means, no, I don't. I'm not even going to cap. There's nothing that she could say that really did that I'm going to be like, wow, that's so inspiring. Like, wow, you finally put the money that you were making via embarrassing yourselves on national streaming platforms.
Okay, I have one positive.
Mm-hmm.
She got her own show.
Who watched it?
I did.
Who else? Who else? Nobody did. Nobody did. Okay, I don't know. Will I watch the season? Yes. I like you. I am interested to see how they introduce Mel into all of this, because it's not making sense. I personally would have rather her just been casted for Baddies Gone Wild and called it a day, or even vice versa.
And have some of the OG baddies, baddies make like a club appearance, and one of them be Ivory, and they have
or even listen, Zeus act like they don't be biting off, and now that's TV, but they do. They could have done a joint reunion. They could have done that. I think that Mel is from the Midwest, so it would have made sense for her to be on Midwest. Throw Ivory on Baddies Gone Wild because she's an uncontrollable banshee, and then we just eventually they'll cross paths in the Zeus stratosphere, multiverse of madness. But to bring her on at the end of the season is basically giving Okay, she here to fight Ivory because Ivory getting on our nerves. And unfortunately for Ivory, she immortalized Mel. Like what you thought was gonna make you it really just gave her the platform because now everybody looks at you as a piss thrower and she's gonna get all the respect for running that fade with you every time, whether she wins or
Right.
loses, because we will all do the same thing. So it's like, I don't know. On to the cabaret of things. I want Danny and
I don't know if we should talk about that.
that is not the Ocean Eyes Billie Eilish was singing about. That thing looks crazy. She really got a planet on her face. Like that knee was so nasty. And that's exactly what she gets for not swinging while she was sitting on top of that girl's head. That's exactly what she gets because you literally had the upper hand and you gave us nothing. And you know what? I'm not mad about it because why are you here, ma'am? You talking about this white folks neighborhood. You better call them down here with their pitchforks so they can avenge you. Because right now, it's not looking too good for you. And the worst part
Let my
about the
people
knee
go.
is that the knee was in slow motion. Like she saw it coming and didn't even react. You just left your face wide open to it. Like not seeing it for her. Danny and Andrea, I want them euthanized. I'm not gonna cap to you. They're so annoying. Leprosy and little furry over there gotta go. I'm tired of them.
Stop.
I'm sick of it.
Who's
Like
little furry, Drea?
Andrea with her little plug in. Like you really gave us nothing. We're talking about sexy cowboy, and you came in here dressed like fantastic Mr. Fox. Like what was that? You didn't need to
What
be
does the
selected.
fox say? Andrea said, I'm a coyote, bitch.
Like, what is this? What are we talking about here? Like, and this is why I will always feel like Joseline only picks them because they will not outshine her standing next to her. They are not competition for her at all. And they have prepubescent bodies that meets a certain demographic of the people who come to her show because otherwise they give us nothing. They can hate all they want, but what Neek said was true. Y'all are not the OGs of dancing. Y'all can't dance. Danny trying to read somebody and say they shaped like a chicken cutlet while in that alien superstar stripper fit and yummy peas wig. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your you lost your marbles? You give us nothing consistently, time after time
What
again.
Justin said, I think you're going crazy, Drea. I don't
Oh
know what
my
it
god.
is. Was something wrong with you? That was so funny when she told me that.
Oh my god. Like it was like, how they be like, when a pimp gets a 304, he gotta break them down so that they stay like exceptionally loyal to him. Act sweet Japanese. And
Working the sweet jab.
it's like they heard Neek say new OGs and got triggered. And it's so crazy because it's like nothing she said was offensive or wrong. If we gonna keep it a being like, y'all can't dance for real. Y'all got up there. Danny, you doing the worm. What is happening here? Like, don't nobody want to see these little thighs moving. At least not me. So what's the real issue here? And the way that they always act like they about to power up. Like Danny and Andrea think that they are like Trunks and Goten. Like they about to really smack their fists together and fuse and turn into Super Saiyan and start doing something when really they just be loud. So to hear them telling her like, "Oh, you don't know how to close your mouth," neither do you, girl. But I mean, here we are. Neek's clocked it though. Joseline is loyal to the girls who've been loyal to her. So of course she's not trying to get rid of them. I
Yeah.
personally feel like Raven should have gotten picked because Raven gives sex appeal. We might not like Midget Matt. Her mother might be Jodeci crying for her every time an episode airs, but Raven gives sexual tension. Like she
Someone
gives it.
said Raven had me crying in the club. She was sweating out that pixie
She
cut.
was sweating. She popped a mouth. Listen, she was rolling off a bean. Okay, she ain't know what to do. There was no ventilation. Danny and Andrea breath was hot. Listen. I be sweating like a pig in a bacon
No, shout
factory
out to
too.
Raven though. That bitch do be moving.
She be going, okay? She be knowing what she doing with that little pixie cut. I'ma give it
Yes.
to her. Um, I'm trying to think. There needs to be more eliminations, though. I'm not going to cap to you. Get that BBW who set her heels on fire last episode out of here. She can't dance. She's too slow. Get her gone. And I hate that little Raggedy Ann ass wig. She's got to go. I'm not even going to feel sorry about it. Oceans can go too. But again, Joseline likes them boring. Just enough to draw a little bit of attention, but none away from her. So that's why she's still there. Watching Andrea run from who's the girl with the locks?
Oh,
Super
oh,
satisfying. It's not
oh,
Egypt. It's
fuck.
see, none of these girls are
Not
memorable.
Lexi, but freaking Isis.
Isis, yes. Watching her run from Isis brought the biggest smile across my face because we needed that. Like, girl, you know what you just did. Because respectfully, Danny wasn't really winning against Neek. Like, it was a tie. They were
It was
like,
giving pumpkin when she ran away from New York after she scared out of her. You know, Pumpkin said, "Oh."
I felt like I was watching Cirque du Soleil. The way they were just flipping and twisting, all like it's like watching an intense game of Twister. Like, is this Carisha, please? What is happening on the floor? Y'all are showing me so many positions that my body will not allow me to do. Shout out to y'all for sticking into it. But that last round, Neek got her. And Andrea knew it, and that's why she tried to jump in with that yummy pea wig on and got chased around the house and lumped up. I hope that Neek is able to stay because she is one of the better dancers. But we're gonna see. Also, Joseline telling a girl to remove her makeup and then immediately put on toner. This is why you only buy things from estheticians and professionals, ladies. Please do not take this advice. Jocelyn will have you burn your skin off. Do not listen to her. Please cleanse and do the proper steps. On to the Now Let's TV real quick.
Yes.
Cash turned Sweet Jap into Hiroshima. I don't know what Sweet Jap thought she was about to do in that fight and that squabble, but it did not give. I did not realize that My Mai was there at first. Why wasn't she introduced as Cass? Like, was she supposed to be on the sidelines and just like, did she just show up in an Uber behind Bila? Because they didn't introduce her, they didn't give her
Yeah, we
a
just saw her pop
confessional.
up.
Also, question for the girlies, because like y'all show up with these fresh installs, but them braids be like 12 weeks old underneath. What is going on? Do y'all just be like slap a cap on it and glue me down? Like, I don't understand what is the message behind here. Because every time a wig gets snatched, it looked like these girls just finished picking cotton in a field for 12 weeks. And I can't stand it. Money Loke got packed out so bad. And it was so satisfying.
Stop, because I'm thinking about it.
Listen, she looks like dude who got jumped on Don't Be a Menace to South while drinking your juice in the hood when they were hopscotching on his head. It was so satisfying to me to watch every single girl who jumped Billy on the first episode and was proud of it cry about being packed out. Like, and this is proof of how the girls really be choosing. Because at first it was gang, gang, we on that gorilla's head. And now that you got somebody who's bringing that back to you, it's how could they do this? That's not fair. It was literally fair 45 minutes ago, and now it's not.
Right.
That's crazy to me. Like, I don't understand it. Zanaya is weird. You're not a real friend. You're not a real ally. I'm not even a T girl. But for you to be calling Jossie a boy, but you're fighting for Sky is stupid. You look like a dummy. And this is
Yeah, that
why
doesn't make any
it
sense.
don't
You're
make
right.
no
I didn't
sense
even think about that.
whatsoever. Like, you don't pick and choose when you want to be an ally or not. You either are or you aren't. Because what that gives is that you're just a secret transphobe. And you cool with Sky, so you pretend like she cute for now. But the minute she piss you off, you're gonna be calling her a boy with her untucked gems. I don't care what nobody say. The tuck is not tucking. It's thick. I can see the
Oh my
vein.
God.
It's thick. It's sick of it.
And what makes
It's
it worse, it's a nude suit.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like you didn't even get like a flesh tone. You came up in here with the creme de la. She had your color on, Pierre. Y'all twinning them.
This man don't do me. Not my cut and
Like,
my color.
you know that scene in Ace Ventura when they found out that the lady was a dude and they shot the camera to his butt and all you saw was meat, man meat. That's what Sky gives every time she appear on camera. Watching her try to fight Rich Zay is weird because low key Rich Zay been parking these niggas. You better be careful, Sky.
Oh yes. Brisay Park Bubbo.
I was like, oh, clutching of night pearls. You better chill. It's not giving. Um, Low key though, I think it's a little bit of colorism in Isaiah head because not to be radical, not to be on my Malcolm X, but you was just telling Biggie that she could handle being Billy, that she could handle being job and she could take that to the chin. But you literally on your knees covering up Money Loke from getting a quick little kick to
And
the
Money
head.
Loke to me and Billy are the same size.
So
Shit.
exactly. So what makes one different? Colorism. I'm sorry. Isaiah and his little beady eyes, featureism, whatever we want to call it. What's the difference, Zay? What's the difference? Because y'all ain't correct Kayla not one time for letting them African comments fly out of her mouth time after time again. Girl, your hair is as nappy as carpet, but you out here calling people Africans. Like, that's crazy to me. Knowing that she's black, like, whatever. The season is gonna be a bucket of piss. The girls are not
It's
gonna
gonna
do
be black.
anything. You know, like it's not gonna give
Black.
ever. Why are Cash teeth so detachable? Did she use the same mechanism as Mr. Potato Head? Like, why aren't they cemented
Joy
in?
said, you know, Cash, she's still rotting. I was like,
Yo,
bruh.
when
That damn
I
Joyce
kid
is
you,
funny.
she's so funny because Cash really do look like, and I said this in a Discord, I feel like if Cash grew up in a different life, a different environment with a different family, she could have been so beautiful. She would have been so different. But the streets got her. Like, girl, you ticking down. Like, you really do look rotten, and you just still out here tumbling in the mud. Sky can't read Jossie to save her life, and she never will be able to. Jossie is cunt. That confessional look. Jossie is,
Eight.
you know, when girls be like, oh my God, if I get my body done, y'all would not be able to tell me to put clothes on. That's Jossie. Like, she got what she wanted and she's it and she know it. So you can't really tell her nothing. Lastly, Deja Vu, I'm gonna make this quick. What was the point of that 20 verse one when they had making the cast? What was the point? What was the point of making the cast? If y'all still don't got
True.
the fresh meat from Mac to Park, let me shut up. Um,
Well,
what
he's
was
been
the point?
parking, he's been parking the fresh meat. He's been parking them. He's been parking them somewhere, somewhere tight.
We still
Act
looking
small.
for new truck routes for Big Mac. Like, it was so unorganized. I want Nola. So, I respect Nola for being able to admit that she was wrong with Jossie, but that is
Yes.
also why you need to sometimes shut the F up when you don't know what's going on, because you had 7 different meats in your mouth that night, trying to fight her, trying to call her all types of men and boys and slurs, and literally hopping out of windows like you was Liddy, trying to fight over something that you literally knew nothing about. Like, I know Dawn and Naj was probably in that Dawn's mama apartment tussling down because the way Naj just hit her with no regard for anything. And then she talking about, oh, I only fell because of my heels. No, girl, she dragged you from up there to down here and you on the floor. You hit the floor like boom. Okay. Like, there was no saving you. And you got exactly what you deserve. So to see them kind of rally behind her when they knew she was wrong was crazy to me. Um, Dawn is funny. The little side marks that he was making while Naj was talking had me giggling. Naj ready to fight Big Mouth. She needs to leave my wife alone. Please go do your drugs and get off the cast. Like, you are not what.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Like, Jossie wasn't wrong when she was saying that Naj does not fit the bill for Deja Vu.
mm.
And I'm going to stick with my delusional theory that DTB is the owner of the rights to Deja Vu. Because why is it always her song that plays? Why is it always, I wanted this, I wanted that? It's never we, it's never the network.
Ah.
It's always DTB. And now DTB is kind of bowing her hat from this stuff. And so is Deja Vu. Yeah. DTB came with that show idea. Shout outs to her. She is Miss Deja Vu. And I'm going to stick with that theory in my head. There's nothing I could do about it. Almonds was necessary, um, but the girls don't respect him because they watched him get his nose cracked. We just going to call a spade a spade. He was telling the truth. He was the only one really telling them the truth outside of Big
Right.
Man. But because they saw him lose to quality cologne. They don't have no respect for him. For the men that they brought in that house, for those 20 men, I want to know who was on the board and said yes to some of these men, because some of them look like they snuck onto this planet.
One of
There's
them, if
no
you
way.
look and notice, that's one of Scrappy Homeboys, the one with the dread. Bitch, I see you on Love and Hip Hop.
I don't like that for me. I think that some of them should have never even been allowed into the door. They tell Anaj to pick those little light-skinned twins who were sitting down in the front when there was two chocolate men with their tattoos and shirts off right there standing there. Y'all, this is why y'all be tussling with girls like Dawn, because y'all pick these dudes who automatically look dusty and twinky, and then you surprised when it's like,
Not
oh, I am a
Twinkie.
queen.
and they get shot when they turn out to be a queen.
Exactly. Like, what are you talking about? I'm telling you, so far, GTB picked the two best looking ones out of everyone else that they picked. And Paw Paw with the gray patch, 42, it still stands. I can see.
Can he park his truck right in your little garage?
Yes, he can, depending on if it's a Buick or not. But otherwise, I do hope that Deja Vu is a good season. I don't know why they brought back Q. We don't need that storyline. Diamond, everybody's attracted to Diamond. Y'all could have brought any man in the house and it would have given us the same thing. But otherwise, I'm going to let somebody else call in. Y'all like the video, or I'm really going to be on that with y'all. Lastly, before I go though, somebody please tell Kayla to stop telling these girls to off her and smoke her on these shows. I'm terrified for her, because it's only a matter of time before what you speak becomes what you experience.
No, you're not lying. Because I've said the same thing on Twitch. Like, she say that too much. Like,
she says it way too much. And I hate to see it, because these girls really trying to come up in there straight from the South Central, and they ain't playing them games with you. So, but like the video, Bookies. Have a good night.
Night. All right, make sure I hit that like button, please. I'm going crazy like Mel.
Yes! That's it. Huh? Yes! Pump that foot, I love it. That, you right. Go.
Body. That was Mel before she entered their Young and Reckless House season 1. And that's why she had a lot of energy for Ivory and them. All right, what is going on, Nijai? Oh, not ready. What is going on, Samaya?
Oh, hi.
What's up?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, so where are we gonna start?
Let's start off with the trailer.
Okay, so that trailer, I was contemplating on not watching Baddies Midwest because of the Caribbean. But now the trailer got me fully invested to watch it.
Yes. What about it got you invested?
Just like all the fighting. It's like I was like, I'm just gonna keep it real. Like Biggie getting in the field. Okay. After her punk ass was scared to fight all reunion. Okay.
She was whoever that she was fighting with. She had that red hair. I think that was Nunu. That was like, wow. We haven't seen that Biggie since West.
Wait, didn't she fight Rolly on East though?
Yeah, but still, West Biggie was a lot different than East and Caribbean Biggie.
Yeah, you're right.
West Biggie has something to prove.
Okay, so I'm like about Nunu. I'm happy that she came back, honestly. Like, cause like a lot of people hate Nunu for having an opinion. Like we all had the same opinion. Like if you fight my mom, I'm gonna beat your ass. Like what? So the fact that y'all hate Nunu for asserting herself in things when Anna does the same thing is crazy.
Now, with her coming back, do you feel like she should have got brought in earlier?
Yeah, honestly, because she deserves the full baddie experience, because she didn't get it last season because the replacements, like they were there, but they weren't there. You know what I mean?
Right. No, I understand. Now, another person that's returning is Slim. Big Slim, she says, not the little one. What do you think about her return? And what do you think about this whole assistant? First we had the handler, and now we got the assistant.
Okay, before I get into that, I want to talk. Why were they jumping people? I don't like that. Like they like I really hope that Nunu. It looked like Nunu was doing Anna in, and then that's when Biggie jumped in. That's whack, and I hope Nunu gets Biggie for that because that's crazy. Like insecurity. Why the hell you letting people get jumped? Like, isn't it your job to protect people, but y'all just letting people beat on people like that, and then holding people's hands, not letting them fight while while other people are allowed to swing on them is I don't like that. That's not fair.
Right.
And the whole thing with Slim, I feel like they was gonna set Slim up in a way because they knew what they was doing bringing Slim. So like this whole like assistant thing is trying to degrade her, honestly.
Right.
Like,
it's so humiliating. Like, what the hell?
Just say y'all bought Slim to fight Broly. I would be like, that's all you have to do. They're trying to do it like wet. Like she was brought back to be the house mom.
Right. And now it ended up he was turning into a maid and then whooped her out of her maid outfit. Also, what you said about the jumping is true. The security better be careful before the Zeus fans start harassing the security guards. Y'all know how these Zeus fans are crazy. So they got to be real careful doing what they do. I'm telling you.
Yeah, like, because with the Scotty, like, they just, like, why the hell was, who was that girl she was fighting that was being held back by security?
Emma.
Yeah, why was she being held back and Scotty's allowed to pop her and whip her rig? You rip my property, girl. We're fighting every day. Like, and
you would have tried to comfort the dog.
And what she said about Scott, she gagged her. She was like, "Yeah, Scotty's like, I've been here 5 seasons, and she was like, you still bring nothing." Because where's the lie? Because she told straight facts.
I was shocked. I didn't think they were going to be beefing over that. I was like, wow.
I thought it was going to be about the pepper.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be about the pepper. I'm not going to lie. I'm like, because it's always about the pepper with Scotty. So the fact she said that, I was like, wow. Because like other girls she's got into it, they started insinuate that she don't breathe nothing, but nobody really just flat out just said it. And she just flat out just said it.
I like it. I like these new girls because they're making the OGs work for their check.
Oh, yes.
As they should. Because they doing their big one, and these new girls, I mean the OGs just get to sit there and just and do nothing. And I'm glad they on Jayla's neck this season too. No shade. Like I didn't like how they jumped. Didn't like how they jumped her at the club, but I'm glad that she they giving her something more to do besides fighting Gretchen. Because I got tired of that quickly.
What did you think of Jayla in the trailer? We see her getting into it with Summers. And I want to do a secondary question with that. What is your opinion on Summer None Other?
I feel like she's going to be the new Gretchen. Not besides the nigga thing. Because I feel like she's fighting damn near the whole cast like Gretchen did last season.
Right.
So I don't understand. Like, I feel like they're definitely picking on her. Like Tinkerbella, for instance. Like, girl, you had no reason to slap that girl.
Yeah. And Summer, I hope you brought something besides that pink wig. Because I've seen that wig too many times.
Like, she had a prom wig. I feel like she is definitely. But I was so happy she popped the shit out of Anna Mac. Thank you. Like,
she really did, though.
Like, because that was needed. Because I'm tired of Anna Mac. Like, I hope Bad Dolly should have parked her in Tasiki. Why are you playing Captain Save-A-Ho for Anna, but not for your other friends?
Because that's her sister.
No, but you were not even fighting for your sister, but you're fighting for this girl you barely know. Like, you know each other for what? Like a year? No, like And and Dolly had every right to throw that drink on her. Because why are you putting your hands on me?
Right. And it didn't look like she turned around and then hit her. So I guess Zeus edited that.
Like that editing was choppy. I was like, wait, they said that Tinka threw something at her, but I didn't see her get thrown at her. So I'm like, so something.
I will say though, Dolly looked real good in that scene.
She did. Like that, she's beautiful.
Yeah. No, she really is. And then one last thing, we see also, I don't know if you're a fan of Ivory. What did you think of her showing in the trailer? And then also the whole Tasiki versus Krishan. What do you think of that whole situation?
Okay, so I'm not the biggest fan of Ivory. Like, I understand she gets paid to act the way she do, but that don't mean I still like how she acts. Like she's just a bully, putting her hands on people for absolutely no reason. So, and I heard that Big Lex girl shut that guy eye shut.
Ooh.
I was like, when I saw that, I was like, damn, like, is she the first girl to get her eyes shut like that?
She might be, because Ivory did admit she had a black eye. I don't know if she said shut, but she did admit she had a black eye. So I think
no, that eye was shut. Like it was like damn near shut. Yeah, so she got that eye.
Mm-hmm. Now, Tasiki versus Krishan, what is your thoughts on that whole situation? It's a very sensitive topic.
I feel like, yeah, I feel like they shouldn't have shown it, like, because it's like personal. Like, it's too personal to talk about on Ghetto Ass Zeus, because you know they're just gonna exploit it for money, for views, for views and money. So like, I feel like they need to go like on a maybe like a Dr. Phil or something else rather than Zeus, because Zeus don't really care. They exploit people's trauma for views anyway.
Right, like a Steve Wilkos.
Yeah, like that.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree too. Like, it's just crazy. I didn't think they would have got a scene. They would have gotten them to do a scene together and then even talk about that. So I was shocked when I found out that scene was gonna happen.
I know, because Sean was real smart to hold that baby. Because I feel like Tasiki would have Tasiki would have just wanted to just like swing on her. I would want to swing on her too if she's what she's saying is if she's lying about the whole like molesting thing, which I feel like there's some truth to it, but I don't know like which parts of it is true.
Now, one last thing about the trailer, we saw Tommy come out and said, "Brrr." What did you think of that little preview we saw?
Okay, so this might be unpopular, but I really don't feel bad for any of it. Like, y'all knew what y'all signed. Y'all knew what y'all was bringing. You was doing when y'all bought this girl Tommy. She's unhinged as hell. Like, she caused a whole shootout on Midwest. So, on West, my bad. Or that was Stunner.
That was Stunner.
Oh, okay, never mind. But they I still think.
Damn, you're like, my point is negated.
No, but I still think like she's unhinged. Like, did you see how she did Bobby at the reunion, saying that he had
the big A? Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if I could say it on YouTube because YouTube be finicky.
Yeah.
But like unhinged and how she was, so like, and she says that she don't fight, she shoots people. So like, they knew what they was doing by bringing this girl on. So like, I don't feel bad. Zeus, you know what you're doing by doing that. So other than that, the fact that she hid it in a teddy bear, like, how?
It was sort of obvious something was in there though.
I know, like, I'm like, y'all not seeing this? Like, I kind of knew it was in there.
How she could have played it off to be a little bit more hidden. It should have been a teddy bear book bag, and then she could have had it, and then be like, "Bah!"
Exactly. Because I'm like, girl, there's obviously something in there.
Yeah, because she was just holding it. I'm like, come on now, nobody just hold a bear like that. Like
Tinka did her in, right? That was Tinka that had on. I was like, oh. Okay, now Tinka.
Someone said Tommy did not have a taser. It was her phone. Child, it was both. It was the phone attached to a taser.
Yeah, right, exactly. So anyway, I'm gonna Joseline's. Neek, that she ate down and left no crumbs. Now I know that wasn't oh damn Oceans girl. I saw the eye, but like I didn't think it was that bad. Like when I first
who had a worse eye, Oceans or Miss K?
Definitely Oceans, because that big girl. Why you let that girl do that to you?
That was a mosquito bite.
It looked like it looked like a mosquito bit her. But good. I don't like Oceans. Because she's whack.
Now, what did you think of Joseline getting on Neek? Do you feel like it was a little bit too much, or do you feel like
it was definitely too much? Because like Neek, like I know some people think that Neek is arrogant, but I don't get arrogant vibes for her. Like some people are just naturally confident, and you can't handle that. Maybe that's why some people hate Jayla, because she's confident in herself, and Neek's the same way. So I don't hate on a girl that's confident. If y'all feel like they just intimidated by her. Because she's beautiful. She's beautiful. She can dance. She's basically the full package of what Joseline's looking for. So
no, Joseline said that's Oceans. She's beautiful, the full package.
No, like Oceans can't dance.
No, you remember when she said that in the episode about Ocean? She was just like, "You're everything that I'm looking for. You're
when
beautiful."
When did she say that?
She said that in the episode. I'm so serious.
Well, she lying because Ocean's like, what she bring? She don't bring anything to me. Like, obviously, she bum rushed Hennessy, and look what that got her.
Now, did you watch Deja Vu?
Yeah, I just finished watching that. This is not a good fit for Naj because I like Joyce. And we know Joyce be putting her hands on the females. So why'd you think it was okay for you to? You think it was be an exception for you just because you can fight that you gonna put your hands on this girl and she was not gonna hit you back? I was glad that you got dragged because girl, bye. Don't be putting your hands on people and expecting them not to hit you.
Now, do you? So you think Naj shouldn't have been casted on Deja Vu?
No, because it's not a good fit for her.
Now, what did you think of the 20 versus 1 game that they played? Did any of the guys stick out to you that should have been in there?
Honestly, no, because I'm just looking at this. I'm like, it's just unorganized. I don't even know who any of them are. Like, they should have just introduced them, told them give me some more personality. They didn't do that, so I'm like, none of them are memorable besides the one that got snuck.
And are you a fan of Big Aunt?
The old dude? The old
dude?
Is he the one that snuck that dude?
Yes.
Okay.
It's too old to be doing all that scrapping. Nigga, you 40.
Like,
you're supposed to be somewhere planning on your retirement. let me tell you something. This ain't forever. I hope y'all know this. Like, a lot of people think like this might end up be baby. It is not. You hear me? If I'm 30 plus doing this, that's all the feds, because that's the problem.
I don't think he stuck. I mean, I can see he definitely stuck out, but because he snuck the dude. That's the only thing that made him stick out. But he looked like he got next episode, because how you trying to grab and you the one that ends up getting slammed on the floor? Right.
Now, let's talk South Central Baddies. What did you think about it if you did watch it?
It was just a whole lot of fighting. I didn't know who was fighting who at certain points. Like, the only memorable thing was Billy parking that girl, like Lori. that was so funny because I was like, the music when she was running. It was just a whole lot of fighting, like, which that shouldn't be surprised because that's what they do. They don't they say it's gonna be a different season. No, it's not. It's gonna be the same thing.
They say that for all now that TV shows. It's gonna be a different vibe.
No, it's just
2 minutes later they scrap.
They just fighting just to be fighting. Now, Cash did her thing on Sweet Chinese or whatever that girl.
Sweet Japanese, correction.
Yeah, Sweet Japanese. I'm sorry,
I'm joking.
I don't like her. I don't like anybody in that crew. Japanese, Money, Kayla, especially with her colorist comments. Glad Billy Part 2, and Lori, because Lori gave me a bad vibe off of Girls Trip when she was just fighting people just to fight people, trying to be another Ivory. We already got an Ivory for that. We already got an Ivory. We don't need another one. And why didn't they show the fight with Ivory and Sweet Japanese? Like, why was I wanted to see that.
On Girl Trip, I heard that the camera stopped filming it. The footage that y'all see is from phones. That's what I heard, but I may be wrong. So apparently the footage is out there on Twitter if you want to see it. Any final thoughts?
Honestly, I'm just ready for Midwest. Honestly, the fact that they're premiering it next week is kind of crazy because we just finished the season. And it's on Joseline's birthday, so Natalie, you petty as hell. Right. And honestly, that's it. Honestly, I'm gonna have somebody else come up on here. So good night, y'all.
Night. All right, what is going on, Jasmine? Oh, I was gonna have a key with you, Jasmine, because you look like Mario. You look just like her. What's going on, Claudine?
Hey Pierre, you're
What's
not
up? What's up?
kidding
What's
me.
up?
I listen, as soon as you said my name, I came in so freaking fast.
What did you think of the trailer?
Okay, so I literally watched it right before this started. But the thing with Krishan and Taseki was crazy. Like her saying that, my mouth dropped because like I don't think it was true. And I really do think that she should take
And it's
legal
so
action.
graphic. Like they could at least bleeped out. I was like, damn. Like they
Yeah,
just
like yeah, they could have bleeped that out. But honestly, like listen, I'm always now that's TV more than Zeus. So
right.
just seeing I saw that small clip of Ivory and seeing her in high definition Blu-ray was insane. Like when I saw
Bitch.
her seeing her in Baddies, like Diamond the Body, it's like you always said, Diamond fit Baddies. Seeing Ivory though, it was like I didn't know what to say. Like she still looks the same, but she's just so high def now.
Yes. No, I get what you're saying. Like it's not like she was like butt ugly or nothing was wrong with her, but you're just like, whoa, you're not used to seeing her in high def quality.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
still NLE, still big neck, but high def took me out. I'm so ready for this season. Like I there's just so many parts that I'm just excited about. Like the whole thing with Tommy bringing the teddy.
Yeah.
I said in the comments that see Biggie lost it. I think Tommy should get Biggie because Biggie should have brought that big teddy bear as a decoy so that when both of them came in, they'll be like,
I
oh,
can't with y'all.
they're just bringing the teddy bears. And then Tommy would have pulled it out and then just
No,
started.
now Biggie got all excuses for them not to be mad at the teddy bear that she used on them YouTube videos. Because now she can say, but y'all don't get mad at Tommy Teddy. Okay, Tommy Teddy dangerous. Like she
I
gonna use that as an excuse from now on.
literally, like, it was, I know, like, the other caller said, like, she thought it was funny that Tommy brought it. I did too. I was cackling. I thought it was so funny. Wait, do you know who was Tommy's target?
So okay, I think she intended to use it on Ak. Big Ak got
No,
delivered.
no,
But
Natalie.
apparently Ak wasn't the one that it was used on. It was used on Tinka. And that's why Tinka leaped onto her like a damn jaguar.
Oh my God. No, we need to get Natalie in that chinny chin of hers for her to stop being mad.
Natalie would have sued the hell out of Tommy. I don't think she wanted those problems. Natalie has enough money to where she would have sued Tommy for fun had she get hit by any of those pellets. I can promise you that.
And then she would have made some merch about it.
Right, literally. I'm telling you. She would
Yeah.
have started like a BB collection, like a pink BB collection.
A
Like,
necklace.
right. It would have been like, she would have had fun with it. So I think Tommy knew better than to try Natalie like that.
Literally. And
Now,
then, oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was saying, seeing Slim, I didn't know was her. I got her mixed up from that girl from Mean Girls. You know, the light skin.
Vanilla?
Yes.
Oh my God.
I thought that was her. It was
That's
not.
Slim.
It was
That's Slim.
Slim. Well, what happened? Did her and Tinka become friends and she just got really pale? Or is it the
Stop.
winter time? I'm
You,
confused.
y'all acted like Slim was like tan.
She was like Gretch. Same color.
But Gretch is a negative. Stop.
Our Africana queen
Our
is Gretchen.
Africana queen. I still can't get over it. Keep it sad. Gretch said, happy birthday, my nigga.
Okay, like, but no, I'm so excited for the baddies just to see Ivory because, like, I am interested to see how they're gonna bring Mel because the thing is we're like now it's TV. Like since I ride for them, we need to start putting out papers because we're losing
Yeah.
a lot of our troopers. Like we lost DTB even though she does flip flop, which is fine. But now we're losing Ivory. We lost ET. Like we're just losing a lot of
If I was
soldiers.
Mr. Owner over that, honestly, I'll feel away. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's like you taking all my people.
Literally, like if they take Mel, obviously Legacy is going to go over there. So it's just like we're losing a lot of people because we don't have enough stars left, as Isaiah says. So we don't have enough left. But yeah, I'm excited
Oh,
for
you're using your inner Isaiah. Stars.
star. I say
You
that all the time.
stars.
Yes.
It's my next star.
No, you please, Pierre, Please make merch for that before Isaiah gets you.
Be like, I'm a star.
Please, you gotta make the merch. I need it.
No, that would be funny. That would be funny. That would be funny. That would be funny. Now, what did you think also? One thing that's interesting, I feel like a lot of people are now talking about is Natalie and Rolly looked like they were getting into it.
I saw that. I like it's interesting to see though, but I feel like Natalie and Rolly, like they check each other, but they're not going to do anything about it, you know? You know, Rolly, like, I don't think anything came between. I think it was just like clickbait.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't think nothing became. Scotty though, when she got up and she looked like she was gonna fight whoever. The thing I hate that Zeus makes these trailers like they clip it so fast that we can't see anything, and I'm just like literally fingering the remote button to pause and unpause. I can't take it. There's no reason. Like, just show me who the person is. We're gonna see it anyways. Like, who is Scotty beefing with?
Emma.
Who the heck is that?
That's a new girl.
Uh, oh Jesus,
And I think
no.
she has a secondary name. Half of these girls have like, I don't know where these girls came with all these nicknames. Big
Yes.
Lex, not the little one.
No, when
Summer,
you
not other. Like, what?
literally the Big Lex in your last video, you kept saying Big Lex. I'm like, what is Pierre talking about? Big Lex
That's
is
Big
like,
Lex.
and I'm like, yeah, we need. It's so confusing to me hearing that because of now that's TV. It irks me. I call her Angela Reese. Is that the same person? The big tall
Yes,
girl?
the
Okay,
basketball player, not
that's and
Angela,
that's
bitch.
Angela. No, not Big Lex. Angela. I'm referring because it's gonna confuse me.
If I was Ivory, I would gag her. I would buy a basketball
And throw it
and
at
throw
her.
it at her.
Literally.
Like, I'm gonna gag you. Like, that's what I
Yes.
like to do, gag me.
I
Like, I'm
can't
gonna get
wait.
you. So, what did you think of Deja Vu? Did you watch?
Yes, I literally was finishing it while like this was going on. I'm sick of Nola. Sick of her little pick me. I think she shouldn't have been casted. Like, do you know who's that girl that has Tilo's baby from that show?
T Hollywood?
She should have been on here instead of Nola. Same type of
Mm,
person, but better. Like, instead of Nola, she's just so pick me. She's always just like, just they gave her way too much camera time. Like, she was literally in every single scene, just chatterbox. So like, yeah, she's not my favorite so far.
Now, what did you think of the whole Joyce versus Nas situation? Now, Nas did feel bad after she sobered up. What did you think of everything?
I enjoyed seeing Naj just get thrown, as you can see from my profile picture right here. It is my new profile of the month. I enjoyed seeing Naj just get dealt to the ground because she keeps on running from Cash's fade. So this is kind of like just a little warning for her, but I enjoyed that. It's cuz like also I am so sick and tired of the transphobic comments. It's just like there's so many other things that you can clock Joyce about. It's just like the he thing and the he comment. It really, really irks me. Like, I
Mm,
understand Naj, like, they were drunk and stuff, but it's like, you guys, like, calm down. I really want to know, though. I wish that they casted Kenzie because I would have loved to see what Kenzie would have done since she's bartender, security, doctor,
oh,
driver.
yes.
Yeah, she's
Legal
everything.
analyst,
Paralegal, everything.
paralegal, right?
Yes.
Bill Bondsman.
But
Billy, you need somebody to free you. Call Kenzie.
call Kenzie. I wanted Kenzie on this season
She gonna
bad.
get you up out of there quick and in a
Literally.
hurry. Now, what did you think of Sausage Betty's? Did you watch?
Yeah, 100%. All like South Central Baddies, the first episode, literally couldn't hear a word that they were talking about. Like, my volume was up at 50. And now this third episode, amazing. Like, the audio was perfect. The little drone footage that they got going on is superb. Like, I love it. It's so freaking good how you can see the fights up in that aerial review. And the whole episode, I felt like really long. Like the fights, there were so many fights to like keep up with. But I really do love I love seeing Joyce just back on the screen. I think they paid her honestly a lot of money to come back because
I think
like
so too.
yeah, they must have paid her a big amount of money. But Billy, did you see when Billy like hit Lori? She hit the bejesus out of Lori. And then I felt so bad.
What happened to Moolah? We got no view of her this episode.
That's fine. I was okay with that, honestly. I enjoyed seeing just honestly seeing Kashmir. Like Kashmir's in her soft girl era. Like she was pretty calm after she fought Sweet Japanese or Sweet Chinese. She literally doesn't know which one she
That
is.
name still gets me every time.
Sweet Jap. Like
Well,
it's
imagine be like, what's your nickname? I'm Sweet Japanese. Like,
like
what?
literally. And but you saw
I retook
Kashmir.
her name and named her the real Lady Jap. Like, I live
Like
for LA hood rat shit. Like, it cracks me up. Like, it really does.
it's so good. But you saw like Kashmir like talk to Sweet Jap and was like saying like, oh, like it's over, it's done with. I was shocked. Usually Kashmir is like still like arguing with the girls until the end. So when I saw that from Cash, I was really confused. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, she's
No,
in
that's
her
growth.
yeah, it's the
She
academy.
got academy lessons without going to the academy.
Literally, I don't know who it's from. I don't know where she it probably like yeah, I don't know where she got that from. But I think overall for South Central Baddies, like I'm really liking how the season's going so far, especially like the next episode where they go into the house.
Mhm.
They didn't release a trailer, so we really don't know what's going to happen this season, but overall it's like looking like really, really good.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Social Colony Claudia.
Of course, yeah.
Night. All right. What is going on? Elijah.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's been a while, my fellow Florida boy. It's been a
Yeah.
while.
What do you think about the trailer?
Child, they were smart for not bringing Stunner on too. If they would have brought her on, she wouldn't have brought a BB. She would have brought.
Yeah, no, she would have brought the real thing, and the whole set would have got shut down.
They would have shut that real quick. And
Now, mhm.
as for the Krishan thing, child, I'm not gonna speak on that. Lord have mercy. I just watched Law and Order SVU. If they ever make an episode, child, if they make an episode of something like this happening, then Tasiki and Krishan need to sue them for money.
No, for real.
Using that storyline, oh my lord. Now, it's Big Lex, not the little one, looks like quality cologne.
Don't do that. Listen, she looks like if Quality Cologne fully transitioned over, then that's how a Vision Cologne would look.
How much you want to bet they like 10 siblings?
I wouldn't even be surprised. Because both of them tall, they long, both can squabble.
Oh my lord. And I would have been surprised if she didn't sound like him.
Right. No, they do look a little bit alike, though. I'm not gonna lie. What did you think of the Slim situation?
I did not know that was Slim. I thought that was Ice Spice. I'm thinking they really got the bag. Yeah, they're bringing on Ice Spice.
I'm surprised at how a lot of you guys didn't recognize her. That's crazy.
Child, because she never wears blonde, or did she lighten her skin up? She's so pale. I mean, I know she's had white skin, but I think this the blonde that flushes her out.
Right. That's what I think it was too.
Like the red hair, at least you can tell it's her. Child, when Gretch came on the reunion with that red hair, I thought she was Slim.
Our Africana queen.
Like you had to get a real good close up to figure out which one's which.
Right.
After,
now, also in the trailer, the Tommy situation. What did you think of that?
Lock her up and throw away the key. Lock her up and throw away the key. That woman needs to be locked up.
Because some of my entertainers found it funny. Like they think it's the key and like, oh well, too bad.
It is not. It is not funny, child. After the situation that happened, listening to Mel's story and now listening to how dangerous that thing is, lock her up. Lock up and don't let her out. No, never let her out.
Now, Mel might get you, Tommy, because of what you did, because you might trigger her PTSD.
Exactly. Speaking of Mel, I want to go to Deja Vu next.
Yes.
Wait, one more thing. Summer None Other and Jayla. Jayla's yelling voice is so annoying.
I don't care about what the... Oh yeah, that did kind of annoy me though watching that
If
because I
I was
couldn't make out what she was saying.
throwing my cup at her, like, shut up, shut up. Anyways, let's get to
Right.
the. They robbed us of Mel this episode. They could have chopped that 20 versus 1 down and brought in big shrooms.
You think like Mel should have been there from the jump?
Exactly, yes. And like the other one person said, they are losing all their talent, child. I think I'll be right. They ain't paying enough. Because the fact that you got Mel coming over here, legacy soon to follow. Renee wasn't at the reunion because she was at the auditions. So she's probably gonna be on Gone Wild. That's probably why she's not over there. She's gonna be on
Yeah.
Gone.
I do feel like they take it like half of their people. Like I feel away. Not gonna lie though, it's a compliment too, also because it shows that you need some of our people for your success. You see what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
it's still like it's a bad thing, but it's also a good thing.
Exactly. And as for the Joyce versus Nas situation, cisgender women need to stop putting their hands on the dolls and act like there ain't gonna be no consequences.
So you think Naj was wrong in that whole situation?
Exactly. Drunk or not, you know that is a quote unquote sticky situation with cisgender women and trans women. My point is, it's not that neither one of them should be putting their hands on each other.
Right.
But you do put one hand on the other. Don't be mad when something happens.
That's true. I do that episode was completely like the beginning of that episode was annoying to watch because of that whole situation. But it turns out they were all drunk, so that's why I guess they were saying and doing that.
Drunk or off the shrooms, the way Nola was acting.
Not drunk off the shrooms. Now, also in the episode, we see Michelle and the whole DTV thing sort of end. Do you think Michelle is jealous that DTV made all baddies and she didn't?
I think a little bit. And also LaRue clocked her tea when she said, Michelle, I heard you say you was gonna beat Mel's big fat you know what. If I was Mel, I would have told Michelle up too.
You would have did a 2-for-1 special.
Went in there, beat Naj, see Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Boop. Just knock off one good time.
Also, too, we have Miss Becca. Now, Miss Becca, she achieved what the girls on the mid couldn't achieve. She got the chain. Okay? She ended up getting the chain from that
How?
SCB
How?
because of Sway, I think. I think they go together, right?
I
I keep
think
up
so.
more with them stuff than I do.
I don't. I don't even go on the social medias. I watch you. I watch. I watch your pages. I watch It's Brittany, and then I just watch the show.
Yeah. Now, also, too, did you get to watch House with Your Baddies?
No. I'm really not a big fan of South Central Baddies because it's just squabble on squabble on
Right.
squabble.
But they want me to recap it so bad. They have other people doing it, y'all. Okay? Support other creators.
It's Brittany loves the show.
Right.
Shout out to It's Brittany.
Cash me, right. Yeah, shout out to her. I like her. I do it on Twitch, so make sure y'all go over there on Twitch if y'all haven't seen the first episode recap.
Can your next live Twitch be of Deja Vu?
We can add that in there. Now, last but not least, we have Johnson's Cabaret. What did you think of the episode?
Oh Lord, I did not see the episode. Now looking at it, oh Lord, that Po Ocean.
Ocean's got a new eye, okay? And it wasn't Miss K's eye, okay? Any final thoughts?
I thought Mariah's eye was bad. Lord have mercy. I think they did Mariah a favor not bringing her on this season. You done got beat up at the reunion, snuck at the auditions. Girl, take a break.
Now, she does want to come back for, I think, the next season after.
Take a longer break. Because if I got done up as much as that she did, girl, I would not come on there for at least another 3 seasons.
Right. Now, any final thoughts on the trailer?
The trailer was good. I can admit to it, child. That thing looks entertaining. I think, child, that like they said, Natalie is shady for releasing it on Jocelyn's birthday, which is the reason why they pushing it so far because they was like, Jocelyn, because she was like, Jocelyn ain't coming for my crown. We let's make this season a little more interesting because they saw
Right.
how much Jocelyn's this new season of Johnson's was getting so much praise. They were like, let's make this new season a little interesting. They should have brought Stunner on there if they really wanted to make it like pop. Even though if child things would have popped.
Yeah, no, literally. A few people could have got popped. Thank you for calling in, Elijah.
All right, I see you on the next one. See you.
All right, night. All right, what is going on? Got some new people. Cat Kills, what's up? What's up, Pressure?
Man, pressure out of jail, y'all. Pressure is free.
Period.
A
Are you
release was
excited?
had. Yes, a release was had. Bond was
A release
paid.
was had.
Pressure is gonna go right back to jail, but we love pressure.
Oh,
She gonna be right back in them casinos selling pussy. But anyway, a release was had though. We love pressure. So let me see. Okay, we're gonna do Zeus first.
yeah.
So for Jocelyn, I the cabaret, I'm not into the show. I really don't watch it like that. I did catch tonight's episode. That girl eye got jacked up. Like that white girl, she looked like child. And look at the girl next to her staring. She looking at her like, damn, what is that? That girl eye got completely jacked up. Like, and then the two girls, what is the name? Danny and Drea, is that their names?
Yes.
Tommy need to go in there and pow them two next with that
Wait.
because I'm tired of them. I'm so sick of them. Like the way they acted at that last reunion when they jumped on Daisy and was drop kicking her and stuff. And you
I
couldn't.
still don't know to this day how Daisy's neck recovered from that.
I don't know either. Like you
She
couldn't pay
sat on
me.
your neck.
You couldn't pay me to get on Jocelyn's show and get talks like that. But then part of me, I understand Jocelyn because y'all still can't do Doom Cha Cha. Y'all can't do Domino. Y'all can't do that. My dog can learn that choreography or choreography. Excuse me.
See,
Get
I
like
just did it.
I just seen a video. Jocelyn's daughter was doing it on the shade room. Why y'all can't? Whatever.
It's a
Lauderdale
good
Hall.
1-2-1-2. It's easy.
And then okay, so for baddies, I saw the trailer. I gagged at the very end when it said coming November 3rd. I'm like, wait, ain't that next week? Like,
That's
what the
next week.
hell?
Oh
Didn't
yes.
the reunion for the previous season just end like a week or
Natalie
something
talking
ago?
about, I know you guys miss me. No, we didn't. We just saw you.
I mean, you ain't really go nowhere, girl. Like,
Right.
what? But let me. Oh my God, the okay, Tasiki and Krishan.
Yeah.
When Krishan, I'm not gonna repeat what Krishan said. We all know what she said.
Right.
My jaw like hit the damn floor. I could not believe they actually aired that. That is.
I thought they would have
uh,
aired it but bleeped out certain words of the actions, but I
Right.
guess not.
Yeah. That is girl. I and yeah, Krishan knew what she was doing, holding on to that child because she already knew. But if I was Tasiki, even though I don't believe she's lying, but if I was Tasiki, I'd have stole off on her while she was holding that baby because, like one of the previous callers said, that child is delayed because you couldn't stop smoking and drinking while you was pregnant. So I don't care about that baby either. Like no shade. But my nigga Gretch, we still mourning her. I'm still upset that she's not on there.
Yeah. Happy birthday, my nigga.
Her and Slim, I still want to have that nigga off. But who was
Speaking of Slim, what
Tommy?
did you think of her in the trailer and everything like that? And that whole this whole
Child,
assistant
I didn't know that
storyline.
was her. I didn't know that was her until she was crying at the end. I look up to her. I'm like, wait, that's her?
That's
She
Slim.
look. I don't remember her looking like that. I don't know, but isn't she like carrying their bags this season or something? I don't know.
I hope that was just for the trailer because that would be really sad if we see her on this season being like a PA.
I mean, at this point, Slim, take what you can get because ain't she supposed to be homeless? Let Rolly tell it she cracked out and she living with her mama or something. I don't know, but Tommy stormed. Okay, she came in, she woke it up. She was pow powing the girls. She was pow powing the security. She should have pow pow Biggie's ass. No shade. I'm sick of Biggie. Shout out to Nunu, Florida. You know, I love Nunu. Anybody that had Antonio Brown baby, girl, you got my sympathy, child.
Do your dance, AB.
Oh, wait, they put that ish on.
Did that ish on. She
Child. And Scotty, I gagged. That girl said, Scotty, you've been on 4 seasons doing the same thing. Nothing. I said, excuse
Now,
me?
what do you feel about there's some of the girls are feeling like the newer girls are getting not saved by the security, how the security is kind of saving some of the OG baddies, holding the newer girls back or making sure that the
Mm.
OG girls don't get hit or hurt, but then the new girls are left out,
I
get
mean, we
pummeled.
already knew that when we watched them hold Tommy down so Natalie could get them little uppercuts in on her. Like, we already knew that. Y'all know Zeus is grimy. Y'all need to start sleeping with production like everybody else been doing. Then they'll protect you. I don't know.
Mm,
But I don't but that trailer, there was way too many fights to count. I don't even know what I was looking at. All I remember is Krishan and her sister and then Scott, whatever. But shout out to Baddies. We'll see what it gives next week. Okay, now that's TV.
yeah.
Child, the ghetto. Deja vu. First of all, is Naj on crack? Cause she just looks.
Stop.
She looks like. And when Joyce was like, she had this fried ass leave out. I'm like, Lord, her leave out was fried. But Naj, why did you punch that girl? And then when you got slung to the floor, you acted like you just was. I don't understand that, and I don't care how drunk everybody was. We grown. You can't hold your liquor at 30 because y'all is not 20 years old on this show. Y'all old as hell. Y'all my age. We can't hold our liquor. Nola, not Louisiana, whatever the hell her name is. Naj, you punched that girl in the face. You got goddamn DDT to the floor. And I mean, that's just what it was. And then for y'all to be hopping out windows and stuff trying to get to her, girl. Now, if
What lounge was that? They got open windows like that. That's
that
dangerous.
was crazy. And then, like, if Joyce just started windmilling y'all, she would have been wrong, though. But in Mac, Mac, you gay. I don't care what nobody say.
Oh my
Um,
god.
listen, Mac, he is. And then, that
Well,
20
okay, by
versus
the way,
one
what are your thoughts on that whole situation
on what do you mean?
on Mac
Oh, the videos that leaked.
and all this stuff? Yes.
I mean, he been gay. I've been knew that since that first season of Playboys. I'm like, come on now. He ain't fooling nobody. Like, he think he giving trade. He's definitely not. But I just,
He fooled me a little bit, I ain't gonna lie.
well, you need to get your gaydar recalibrated because I seen
No,
it.
no, after the first season I wasn't fooled, but the first season I was. But that was when blogs, it wasn't not as TV, blogs weren't really around. So you didn't really get to see things.
I don't know what you.
But after that, that's when I was like, okay, I connected the dots, touch my buddy. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he would like for you to touch his body, yes,
Oh no.
but yeah, no, but I just
I'm okay.
deja vu. That girl, Noya don't need to come back. Like Becca, you're disgusting. I don't want you to come back
Oh
either.
my, wait. I like Becca. What happened with Becca?
Becca in that strong ass jaw line, she don't need to come back. I don't know. I just remember watching Zodiac House, and I remember I didn't like her. I don't know why, but I remember I didn't like her. So F her. And then yeah, Naj is a crackhead. Michelle gotta go too. I hate her voice. I hate her accent. I think Michelle and Noya need a storyline. That's all that was. They were doing the fuck. Oh, excuse me, the freaking most. Like, but yeah, Zodiac House is supposed to be like grown and sexy. I feel like they're declassing the show. Like Michelle and Noya
You're
and
declassing the
Becca.
franchise.
Yeah, Nene, you're declassing the show. The door is closed. Get them out of there.
It
But
is the last season, so hey,
that's disappointing because Deja Vu is actually one of their better shows. I hate that for
yes.
them. But
From what I think, I may be wrong. I feel like Zoe owns it. That's just my guess. I might be 100% wrong. I'm just
Zoe, the
throwing
one
it out
that's essaying everybody, allegedly.
there. Allegedly, okay. He's no
'Cause,
longer with the network anymore, so I think it's his, and it makes sense. Like him not being with the network and the show being on his final season. That's what I think.
I mean, they just need to change the name of it and keep it going, child. No shade. I don't know. But what else? Oh, okay, South Central Baddies. Child. It's a shame. This is episode what, 3, 4? They still not even in the house yet. They still at that damn park. Like,
That's how Sausage Betty do that. One thing about Sausage Betty season, they're gonna drag it out.
and
Next episode, it's gonna be all of them on the bus for like a
when
whole episode.
okay, when they showed the preview for the next episode, and I saw how beautiful that house was, I said, "Oh, they're gonna tear it up." That was my first thought. They're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
bust the windows, break the TVs.
Pop the
Cash is gonna leave.
locks.
Cashmere is gonna leave them stained. Dookie draws everywhere on the floor. Like Joyce and them gonna leave their hormones all over the floor. But
Bitch.
anywho, but yeah, South Central Baddies, them girls from what was that show? Girls Trip.
Yeah.
Baby, y'all thought y'all did something on Girls Trip. Y'all can't see these South Central Baddies. Y'all cannot. Y'all is getting turned every which way. Lori looks like Horton Hears a Who mixed with Francine off Arthur or DW, one of them. Billy is just. I'm a grown ass man and I'm not fighting Billy. They brave for really trying to fight with her. My scares me. My look like she chew bricks. Bila big as hell too. I wouldn't fight them neither. I don't know. Jenny, why is my Thea on this show? Who brought her? She
Not your
looked like the lady
tia,
that
your
she
abuelita.
listen, my Thea, like she looked like the lady that shot Selena. Why is she? I thought she was in jail.
Bitch.
Why is she on this show in the park squabbling when you need to be
You're
serving a life
saying she looks
sentence?
like Yolanda Saldivar.
Child, listen, like Jenny, like como te atreves? But like, what is you doing? Why? How dare you? Why is you here? BB and Crystal need to come get their auntie. Like, but now that's TV. Free pressure. I mean, free pressure. Pressure.
Free Billy.
Yeah, free Billy. That's what I meant to say. Billy locked up too. But pressure. Come get your swag back. Come on the show. I don't know, but I listened to the previous callers. It is crazy how a lot of them girls are really trying to jump ship and go to Zeus. If they were smart as Zeus, they would do a show with T girls. Because remember, now that TV been
Yes.
supposed to
Well,
do
if they
it.
take their T girls, it's a wrap.
They need to, if they were smart, I would have called Joyce and I would have said, girl, name the amount, I'll pay you. And you come over here and you be the lead or the central of a show. We'll put a bunch of T girls around you and it'll be like, a transgender
Bad
bad
girls
girls
come for T
club.
girls.
Yeah. Bring Sydney Star on there because she's begging, desperate to get back
Okay,
on the
let me tell
network.
you the problem with the Sydney Star thing. She's already on the show like that on Tronics, and I think Ray J has her in the contract. My assumption.
Dang. Well, whatever. We don't need her then. Shoot. Just don't bring Kenzie. All that spitting that he be doing.
Now you know damn well Kizzy gonna be at them auditions.
Working the door because Kenzie got 30 damn jobs. Now that's TV so ghetto. Before I get off, let me just tell you, and I hope they don't find me and shoot me for this, but I was at a party, right?
Yes.
Okay, so was this January? This is when they were filming the Playboys
Uh-huh.
auditions.
Uh-huh.
So a friend of a friend went out to audition. He didn't make it. They showed him
Okay.
like for like 5 seconds on the actual audition when it came out. Anywho, they end up having a party at some little club. This is in Atlanta, of course, that night. So we go in there. Mind you, I didn't know this was a Now That's TV party. We had a
Uh-huh.
section. I got drug over there with some people. I didn't even know these fools like that. But we get drug in there. And at first, the party was fine. Next thing I know, Now That's TV people come in. Like, I was sitting right next to Lolly and Billy, but I didn't know who they was because that season of South Central Baddies had just came on. So I'm like,
Right, right,
I
right, right,
recognized
right.
Lolly, but I seen Billy next to her. I'm like, what is that? And then like Hood Rat Holly came and sat next to us. She like tried to put her purse on me. Isaiah came in there. The security guards was in there. Mac. What's the other gay one from Philly?
Mall.
Maul. They all was in there. And so eventually a fight breaks. Isaiah was in there. A fight breaks out.
Uh-huh.
Maul. Somebody like got body slammed on the floor. They all got to fight, and it was like a whole thing. And so security put everybody out. I'm drunk as hell trying to find the car. I'm walking through the parking lot. I hear, hey, check this out. I look over. Isaiah is over there about to squabble with the boys. He's like, they was screaming at him about money. He's like, no, everybody's gonna get paid for this. I'm gonna pay y'all. I promise y'all, I'm gonna get y'all money. I said, hold up, wait a minute. Mind you, I'm drunk as
Isaiah was
hell.
over there like, hey!
I was drunk as hell, but I sobered up. I'm like, hold up, y'all was on the flyer for this, and y'all didn't get paid. And then another thing, Isaiah, ain't you supposed to be like 19? You was in there drinking and smoking. I'm about to call the Better Business Bureau and get this club shut
Bitch.
down. I swear to God,
No,
all of
don't
this
call the
happened.
feds.
I swear to
Y'all gonna
God,
take away
dog,
the
all this
entertainment. Do
happened.
not call the feds.
Listen, I'm calling the feds. I could not believe it. And then I end up leaving. Apparently, there was a shootout in the parking lot after I left. I
What?
said, child, listen, I swear to God, if I'm lying, I'm dying. So yeah, Now That's TV. Y'all got some effed up business practices over there. I don't know.
That's crazy. That's a good story time, though. Thank you, Cam Kills, for
All
letting me
right.
know.
All right,
Thank you.
thank you.
Nice. That was a good old story time. Oh my God. Make sure I hit that like button, please.
But I'm gonna come back, guns blazing.
All right, what is going on, Kiba?
Okay, we needed that guns blazing for Tommy with the
Right.
trailer.
What
Are
you
they
think of the
even
trailer?
are they even done filming? They got a trailer that fast. Yeah, he using that TikTok cap cut app to edit his seasons because what
I think they
anyways.
finished filming yesterday.
Oh yeah, he's using that app to edit his on the toilet like you said. Look at yeah, he's using that app to edit the show because what anyways, I'm so glad to see these new girls checking these baddies and getting them up out of here.
Yes.
Hopefully, got Natalie saying what we've been saying. Oh, this is a lot of y'all last season. Scotty, how dare you talk about this is my fifth season. We've been saying it for 5 seasons, girl. We've been saying it for 5. We've been saying it since you hopped out of the truck with your 2-piece set on. Get her out of here.
She said it's
Saying
my 5th season. Emma said, I know. I was like, oh.
yeah, we've been saying it. She should have just hushed. She should have just nod her head like she always do. Tommy with the teddy bear, they knew the way she would come on now. Tommy,
You think they knew the BB was in the teddy bear?
I think they thought something else was in it, but they knew something was in it. Cause that's kind of too far with the BB gun. And the way she just pulled it out like that, it was the shots were those sounds real? Like
I don't think them songs was real. I feel like those were edited in.
okay, whatever. But to see Tankabella slap that girl while she was talking just took me out. Okay. I'm like, yeah, now I understand why they brought her back. And what else was on it? Ivory. Ivory
Yeah.
just I didn't think Ivory was gonna come in and shut it down like this, but I'm feeling it. I didn't think she'd ever fit in with the baddies, but hey, they just putting anybody in it now, so it don't even matter. To be honest, that trailer kind of looked like South Central Baddies trailer a little bit. All
A
I
little
saw was
bit.
swinging, fighting. Now they got guns, so I guess we can move on to Jocelyn's Cabaret.
No, somewhere in the trailer I had to ask you, what did you think of this whole Slim situation?
She scared me when she came. I'm like, whoa.
Wait, why were you scared?
She got like a newborn baby face on a grown person body. Girl, you need to put some makeup on or something. Cause that just scared me.
Which
Pause now.
scene? Because Slim had like 2 scenes in the trailer. The one where she was talking about how she looks ultimately, or
The
it was another one.
that one.
Yeah.
That one is when I real the second the second little part is when I'm like, oh, that's Slim. I didn't know
Oh
who
yeah,
that
when
was.
she was on the bus saying, "I'm Big Slim, the only one."
Yeah. I'm like, oh, that's what it is. Because
Yeah.
it's so many girls, but then again, are there so many girls? It's just so many scenes. Whatever. Jocelyn Cabaret. Oh my God, that girl she need to go make sure her eye is under all that.
You think it fell out?
She need to go check in that kitchen to see if it's on that floor because you sure your eyes. Ooh wee, look at that. You see how it's blue right there, and she just smiling. I will be home. I'm sorry. They sent the other girl home. They need to send her home.
You ain't get your first class ticket to get up out of there. I don't blame you.
They would have to, yeah. They got to go check and see if my eye in there and see if I can even see still because You think Jocelyn care? I know they're not giving them any type of insurance or medical. Well, no, they send them to the hospital here on Baddies.
Right.
They got that lady, the Hispanic lady, wiggle her finger see if they can see side. Child, I don't know if y'all caught. Yeah, that right there. She was doing that diamond. Her tooth is missing. I'm pretty sure she can see.
Right. Now with Neek, right? We saw Jocelyn get into it with Neek telling her, shut up. Okay, you talk too much. Do you feel like she was doing too much on Neek, or does Neek need to be quiet?
I felt like they should have let us see. Because what are y'all talking about? I felt like Neek was talking too much because what's the guy name?
Ricardo.
I want to call him Josh so bad. He looked like one of my friends, Josh. I feel like Ricardo, since Ricardo said it, she probably was being annoying, and she probably was drunk or something. No telling. You know they do all types of activities over there. Speaking of
Right.
activities, Danny and the other one, Andrea, run around like thing one and thing two. I am so tired.
Bitch. Nothing with a thing two.
Yes, and do you know how you
Not a visual in my mind with thing one and thing two on the Cat in the Hat movie they run
run it?
around.
Yes, you can't catch them. You can't catch them, especially when
Well,
there's a
Dre
second.
got caught.
Yes, she got caught. What much she could? She probably stepped on that. None of mine. That was before the eye. That was before the eye. Yeah,
That damn ISIS is fast.
I was so happy to see Danny. Danny. That one. I was so happy to see her get sat on and kicked and all that. I used to think Danny can fight. No, she's just fast. That girl kind of was hanging in with her. And the other one, what's that one? The other one, yeah. She even had
Dre.
blue hair. Yeah. That one, you and your little butt tails, the butt plug tails. I'm so sick of her. Her anime. No,
Stop.
I don't have anything against anime, but she is weird. Jocelyn got some type of dark web fantasies that she put on the dark web. Cause like somebody said it, I think Bia said it. These girls, it's like little kids, like those two. And I got a feeling she's gonna pick what's that white girl with the eye?
Oh shit.
She is gonna pick her because she fits right in with that. And that
You okay? I get the aesthetic you're talking about. You're talking about 18-year-old. Yeah.
yeah, like
I
it's
get
like
the vibe.
because I saw like a little TikTok clip of Jocelyn going in on the wait. Well, she wasn't going in. She was talking about the waiter and her daughter, and it's Yummy P sitting next. I'm like, what? She was saying, me and my daughter, we've been ordered food, and then yeah, we want drinks now, and then she ordered alcohol, and then the camera. I'm like, Yummy P. I know it's old, but I'm just now seeing it. I said, oh yeah, Johnson got like some type of dark web kid fantasy thing going on, and that's why she picked them little flat chested ones.
Stop. Now I want to hear one more thing about that. Who do you think did the best on the last episode with all the performances?
Oh, Raven and that little dip thing that she do. She been doing that. Why she? How did
One
she?
thing about Raven, she gonna do that dip.
And keep doing it, girl. If that's what's getting you chosen, keep doing it. And I wish that other one, what's that one who kept slamming him on the ground? I wish she was on this season. She would have fit right in.
Who
But
kept slamming on the ground?
the what that remember the what that season that Raven and Diamond first came on,
Amber.
and they also should have had that other one on here, that big one.
K Capri.
Yeah, they should have had her on here too. She would have fit in too.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it would have been even a better season with those two on there.
Yes, I don't know what they did to Johnson, but no, that one who's like the slam on the ground, she's on TikTok crying about her baby daddy. But anyways,
what did you think of Deja Vu?
Deja Vu is giving South Central Baddies as well. It's like, okay, what am I watching? Okay, oh, Deja Vu. Now, whoever said Diamond on Deja Vu, I could have sworn she did. But one thing about Diamond,
I never thought of that.
I thought she did, but you know one thing about Diamond, she probably do. But bosses are quiet. I always tell people, bosses are quiet. If you want your business to succeed, don't tell nobody you own it.
Right.
So
I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna find out who owns it. I'm gonna ask.
I thought either her or Deja.
Because I'm nosy. I want to know because it's like, why would it be? It doesn't make sense for it to be final season because that is one of their better shows.
And if it's the final season, it's probably because she keep going back and forth to
He has said
she's
it.
probably busy. So, and the thing with the Zeus network taking now that TV cast, I would never get mad if I was Tilo. I think he kind of like that because that's more promo for him. Because if you see Mel crazy stuff going over there shaking her titties, you're gonna be like,
who the hell is Mel?
Yeah, who is this fool? Oh, let me go check this out. Yeah, that's how that's gonna go.
That's cross promotion. No, you're right. You are right.
Because
100%. I think Joyce is really over. Okay, they're gonna get all the views.
I feel like
Joyce gonna cause some trouble at Zeus.
I feel like they need like that Bobby Lights dating show. and that's what they'll put Joyce on. I don't know. I don't know. Lemmy, it's like Lemmy got something against men. I don't know, because you won't give the guys back their show. I don't get it. You won't give
Now
guys
he
their
got
show.
something against men. No, you know what Joyce could have been on? That Erica show. Because she had
Yeah.
T-Girls and all that.
Okay,
Yes.
because it's like you won't get a guy the show, you won't give them a T girl show. So it's like what do you have against them? But whatever. The
Mm.
the South Central baddies, Billy, it's like hungry hippo. Eat that one up, eat that one up, eat that one up, eat that one up, all clear. Lori looked like she barked. I don't want her ever near me. She's a punk. You did all that, bother those girls over there. And then when you go over there on the South Central baddies, now you're afraid. Her body looks good. She just need if she put on a mask, that should be her yeah, she should do that. If she let that thing off Beetlejuice, it's just a beak. I don't know how to explain it. If she put on a mask, she'll be beautiful. Last but not least, Cash, that was very big of you. I'm trying to figure out how can you be on the run from the police but filming.
Mm.
And Pierre, I know you sleepy. I am too. Good
Yeah.
night, y'all. Y'all have
Night.
a good one.
See, that's why I love Cuba. She know me.
All right.
Night. That's why I love me. So Cuba, she know me. Okay, I'm gonna take. Okay. Money on me and my jeans on me. Uh, how you gonna put your name with money on me and you're not gonna answer? Oh wow. Okay. Fine. Okay. What is going on, Melissa?
What's up, P?
What's up?
Not too much, man. I ain't talked to you in a while, but I've been enjoying the
Oh
watching.
yes, I remember you. What'd you think of the trailer?
Oh, it was a heap going on, a whole bunch of fighting and stuff. Looks interesting. Looks like now there's TV.
Not looks like not on TV. What did you think? Because it's a sensitive topic to this Krishan Rock and Tasiki situation. What's your opinion on it?
I wouldn't have did it on Zeus. I just thought it inappropriate.
Were you shocked they actually showed it? Because I thought they would at least bleep like the details out, but we would know what they were, the gist of what they're talking about.
No, Zeus gonna do anything for them views. They gonna exploit whatever. They don't care how bad it makes somebody look.
So if I was Tasiki, like they would have had to pay me like have near $1 million for this season. I'm sorry. Because this is stuff that's gonna follow me to the day I end up not here. Like, no, you got to pay me like $750K for the whole season. Like, I don't care. Or else I'm not gonna do
Yeah,
it.
they were awful. I really I don't think I want to see that. Tell you the truth, not that
Mm.
part.
Yeah, no, I understand. Now we also see some of the returning girls are coming back. We see Slim come back. Some people couldn't identify Slim. Could you identify Slim?
Yeah, like she gained a little bit of weight. I think she looked better.
I think so too. Like also this assistant situation. Do you think that's going to actually be true when the show airs, or is that like a little like farce? They're trying to like make it up for the show.
Oh, you never know with Zeus. I hope Slim ain't gonna crash out like that.
The assistant part would be crazy. And then, what do you think of the blower? Like that's another situation. Tommy ends up bringing a BB and a teddy bear, and then she
Man,
took
Tummy
out the
Lobby, Tummy do anything, so I ain't surprised with anything she do.
bear.
What Tummy won't do. No,
Do you
what
feel
about
like?
old girl?
Huh?
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I had to get to the cabaret. I need you to do a picture with Ocean and Quasimodo, cause old girl had her eye looking like Quasimodo off a Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Now, did Ocean? Do you think she deserved it?
Yes,
Why?
because she be doing the most. She didn't have to insert herself like that.
That episode though was like it's like Lemmy Pepper was just like so like guys like we're gonna have to like we're gonna have to just squabble like the baddies are just they're just fighting every day like we're gonna have to do this like it was giving Let Me Pepper said that to the girls because like they just stomped it the whole time.
Yeah, they was doing the most, but I'm happy Joseline doing a lot better this season though. She ain't acting like a show no pimp this time. She being a little nice to the girls.
Not this episode, but the season overall.
Well,
I
yeah, the
agree.
season.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, did you watch Deja Vu?
Oh yeah, I was so glad when Joy snatched Naj. Oh my gosh, I was happy.
That whole situation with Naj and Joyce and everything like that, do you feel like had, let's say, Naj been sober, do you think she would have did the same thing?
Yes, Naj be doing the most. Naj be doing the most sometimes. I mean, I like Naj sometimes, but lately she been being very extra. She had no business putting her hands on Joyce like that. And that's why I was so happy when Joyce snatched her on up and swooped her on that floor. I ain't
And
feel
then
bad for Naj at all. I'm sorry.
that 20 versus
Because she
1.
really
Go ahead.
but she really Naj really knocked the daylights out of Joyce. She hit her hard.
It took Joyce a couple of seconds for it to gag her. Like, you could tell she had to think about it. She's like, wait. Because she got hit, but it's like she didn't know she got hit. She had to like decompress the hit and then react after the hit.
Yeah.
The 20
Yeah,
versus
she
1.
lucky the 20 versus 1. Those
Yeah.
men looked the hot men. It was a couple on that
Who
looked
stuck out to you?
I like chocolate. I was enjoying them chocolates.
The
I
ones with
think
the shirt
Unc
off.
said, yeah, I wonder why they sent him off, the one with the tats back there. Yeah, I liked him.
Yeah, it was unorganized, so I was surprised. They might end up on the Gentleman's Club show, so you might get what you want on that show because they probably will put them on
Okay.
there. Yeah. Now, did you watch Sausage Baddies?
Oh yes. Billy would eat them girls up.
Who out of all the Sausage Baddies do you think should be the next one? This is gonna be an interesting one to be on Baddies
You said out of South Central Baddies?
this season.
I know a lot of people don't. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I love me some Cash. She might not have the aesthetic people like, but Cash, she got some personality. She gonna make you laugh. I love me some Cash.
So you put Cash
But
on the next season of Baddies.
yeah, they putting everybody else on there.
So Baddies North will go with Cash.
Yeah, I went or that Zanaya girl. She cute, but I really love Cash. Cash, she good for TV.
If we go by like not as TV rankings, Cash is next up. Either her, Renee, Trill, who else?
Oh yeah. But see, she was on Young and Reckless now. Yeah, now Tria Renee, yeah, and I love her. That mouthpiece is golden.
Yeah. They're like, to me, like the next few up to head on over there. Any final thoughts?
No, just keep doing your big one, and I appreciate you letting me come on tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Night. All right, let me know what y'all think down below about the after show. Stay tuned for the other recaps, and we have babies.
Ain't no personal thing.